Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you yet again with another video and another Greenlight unboxing video. So we're going to go ahead and unbox two cases of Greenlight as we've been doing here. This is the third video of this. So we got the Vintage Ad Car Series 1, and then we've got the Mecum Auctions Collector Cars Series 3. As I've mentioned in the previous videos, these are not my cars. These were ordered for Diecast. It was a great YouTuber. You should check him out. Just starting out here. He's got an amazing collection. Anyway, he lives in Romania, and so I am helping him out by getting cars shipped to me, consolidating the shipment, you know, cutting open the cars, making them in a nice big box, and sending it off to him. So that's what we're doing. And he's gracious enough to let me go ahead and unbox these cars on my channel. So it's great. So I get some channel content out of this, and yeah, we're becoming good friends. So I'm going ahead and I'm just cutting the case right now. The case was purchased from 3000toys.com, which sells these by the sealed case. So they don't dig for chases, they just sell them by the case. So this is Vintage Ad Car Series 1, which is a pretty new series. And the first one out of the box is the 1972 AMC Javelin AMX. This one's going to trick a lot of people, but I don't think it's a green machine. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see here. Looking for the number. It is number 2062. So this series is going to be, you know, cars that appeared in vintage ads. So there's a list of the cars that are included in the series. Looks like we get a Datsun in there. We've got some pretty cool stuff, so this will be interesting. Very cool. So in the US, it's tough to come by Greenlight. You gotta have like a Myers or something like that. With no Toys R Us, it's become a little bit more difficult. Wow, this is pretty wild looking. The 1969 Datsun 510 four-door sedan. Datsun rallies to the cause. Man, Greenlight just does a lot of cool stuff. It just cannot be argued, if you're a diecast collector, that they don't do a nice wide variety of cool things. So that's pretty awesome. So there's that one, and next we get, this is a brand new casting. Holy crap, and it is huge, man. This thing is long. It's the 1972 Ford Ranchero. It's gigantic. I didn't know this was this big of a car. Holy crap. This thing is... It's super long. It's got a big trailer hitch on the back, too. I mean, in comparison to the Datsun, of course, I mean, it's going to be hard to compare because I can't take them out of the package right now. But, new Ford Ranchero, the pickup car. So this is a brand new tooling. What's the number on the bottom of this one? Man, it's hard to see on these ones. Looks like it's like 6,119. Oh, they printed on the bottom with some weird like silver print on these ones. That's different. I don't normally see that on Greenlight. So that's interesting. 72 Ford Ranchero. So that's cool. That's a new tooling from Greenlight. Greenlight, another great thing about Greenlight is they come up with like new tools constantly. Now they hit and miss on these new tools. Some of them turn out really good, some of them don't necessarily turn out great. But 70 Plymouth Hemi Cuda, and when I say that, it's kind of like the Datsun 240Z. That's the thorn in my side because that 240Z is like my favorite car, one of my favorite cars to collect, and then they really ruined that tooling when it came out. Just, in my opinion, just a not very good job on it. So there's that one. This casting has been released a boatload of times, a ton of times. That AMC Javelin, I don't think this has been released too many times. It's had a few releases, but there's not like 1,000 variations of it. So that's pretty cool. 510, there's already like a ton of variations of that out. There's quite a few of this one already too. Here is the Ford Mustang 2 Cobra. Now I've got a version of this casting, and I want to say that this is, I swear to God, did the other one come with a T-roof? I don't know. This is a really nice looking one though. That's definitely good looking. Mustang 2 Cobra 2. I like that one. I might pick that one up. I think I'm going to pick up the Ranchero because I need a version of it. Might as well get a nice stock version. And lastly, we got the '69 Chevy Camaro SS. They've released this casting a bunch of times now too, but it is a fairly new casting. So no green machine in the first case. So far, keeping track, we've done 5 cases now, and we've scored 3 green machines. If you go back to the videos, so far 3 out of 5 have scored greens, which is a pretty good ratio for success here on these case unboxings, considering the fact that green machines are supposedly, and I mean, I don't know if I've ever confirmed that or not, but there's 2% of the production line, I think. So that doesn't mean you have a 2% chance of scoring a greenie, though, because if you think about it, there's 2% of the production line each car. So, and there's 6 different castings. So I don't know. I did the math on it for Auto World one time at 3%, finding what's the exact percentage chance of getting any particular, it doesn't matter what car it is, what casting it is, but a green machine at all in a box, and it's more than 2%. It's like 15% or something like that, because you'll never get more than one green machine in a box. Anyway, this looks really nice for this casting. The '71 Dodge Challenger RT Hemi. This is a tooling that's been out a ton of times, and it's just crazy how different it can look depending on how it's dressed. Oh, so this is Mecum Series 3. And I think this is a brand new one too. Yeah, copyright date 2019. So this is a brand new Greenlight series. Some weird printing issues up here with the packaging. Looks nice in purple. That's a good look for that car. Alright, here is the 1958 Plymouth Fury Golden Commando. That's pretty cool. So the first release of this tooling, they released it, oh, by the way, I keep forgetting to look at these numbers. This is $23.91. This one's $31.84. This casting's first release was in a Hollywood series for Christine. And this is more of kind of a bland look for this car, but it still looks pretty good. I don't think I'll be picking it up for my own collection, but pretty cool. And then we've got the 1977 Ford F-100 Explorer. This looks great. I think this is a new tooling-ish. No? Is it? Is it not? I don't know. 4996 is the number on the bottom. I'm looking for a copyright date on the casting itself. It's GL number 152. God, it's hard to see. That looks good, though. That front end looks really good. It's a nice truck. That would be one I would think about maybe getting. Or no, I don't think this tooling is new. I think I've got it. Is this the one that they've lifted a bunch of times? Whatever. Anyway, that looks nice. It looks really nice like that. And then we got Chevy Yanko Copo Camaro. That looks really cool. The way that this one's done up. Except for it looks like it's got a little issue there with the way that the graphic was applied. I don't know if you could see that very well, but there's like some black streaking going on right there. Starting to be a ton of variations of this tooling already out. This is a low number 569. What was that Ford? That Ford was $49.96. Anyway, cool casting. And let's see what we got next. Oh my goodness. Green machine. So there it is again. We got another greenie. Number 93. Super low number. Look at that. The 1977 Ford Bronco Ranger. This car I did pick up from the series for myself. I ended up getting this one. because I didn't have an example of a stock height Bronco. All I had were the lifted versions. I didn't have a stock one, so mine's a non-green machine, obviously, but I did pick up one of these for myself, and that's pretty nice. Another greenie. So we are at 6 cases now, and we have pulled 4 greenies out of the cases. Not a bad winning ratio there. All right, lastly, we get this guy right here, the 1955 Chevy Nomad. And this is a relatively newer casting. This one's number 4197. It's got a trailer hitch on it. It is kind of an oddball color. That's just an ugly 50s color, in my humble opinion. But yes, that's going to be it. So that's it for the Mecum Auction series. So, scored 1 greenie. Let's see. Highlights. This was the only car I think I picked up from this whole series that I actually picked up myself when the series was made available to me through SC Diecast at our local meet. For the other series, the vintage ad cars, I know I'm going to get that one because it's a nice example of that casting. I think I probably told them I wanted this one too, and then I think I would also maybe get that guy as well. That's just a good looking car. So yeah, pretty awesome. All right, so thank you guys again for watching another Greenlight case unboxing. Thanks again to Diecast Room for hooking me up with some channel content here. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I've got, I think, one more video to do from this current order, and who knows, if he keeps ordering stuff, sealed cases, we'll keep doing this. So pretty awesome. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day.